And today I'm going to give a presentation on hydrogen cars, and that is also known as renewable energy. So what is this presentation about? This presentation is about hydrogen power cell car known as green energy. And how is it related to this chapter? Well, in the chapter 7 we have seen that renewable energy, that we can come up with an idea to work on a project to emphasize our knowledge on clean energy. Why did I pick this topic? Well, I love EV cars myself, and I know almost everybody knows about EV cars and Teslas, but nobody is talking about how long it takes to charge the cars. Well, we can see it takes like 3 hours to 6 hours, sometimes a day for charging a car, but refueling and hydrogen cars that also runs pretty much similar technology takes only like 3 to 4 minutes. And what is the future of this project? The future is not great yet. Very few people knows about it, and it is not cost effective yet. And what are the obstacles? Well, it is expensive to make hydrogen, and not many people are investing into it yet, and that is the problem. How to overcome? We need more people to join this rally. People like Elon Musk need to step up the technology and come forward to make people know like how the hydrogen thing can work better, like hydrogen production, making it like cheaply widely available, and making it like way cheaper than it is right now. That's the best way to work on. Any comments? It is the future, I know, because any company wants to go carbon neutral, they need to find an alternative options, and it is very new and it is not expected to be cheap unless you make it like widely available and many people want this. So what exactly is green hydrogen? Well, green hydrogen, an alternative fuel that is generated with clean energy, that is an energy source that could help bring the world to net zero emissions in the coming decades. This is inexhaustible energy with low emissions using renewable electricity like wind turbines, solar panels, offering a promising road to cutting emissions at a manageable price. In addition, this environmental friendly fuel is a non-toxic, colorless and odorless gas. Also, it has the highest energy density by mass among conventional fuels, and crucially, hydrogen refueling infrastructure is comparable to that used for conventional road fuels. So how do we make it? Because hydrogen is reactive, like super reactive, is not found freely in nature. It only consists combined with other elements. For example, water is a combination of 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen atom. So to get hydrogen, we must produce it by extracting it from naturally occurring compounds like water. It's an energy extensive process, and through hydrogen itself is a clean molecule and the energy produced in the US today is extracted from fossil fuels, and it's very pollution heavy process. Then in the next slide we can see how does it work on the car. Well, that's quite interesting. So if you see because hydrogen is an energy carrier and not an energy source itself, hydrogen fuel must be transformed into electricity by a device called a fuel cell stack before it can be used to power a car inside each individual fuel cell. The process looks like something like this. Hydrogen drawn from an onboard pressurized tank reacts with the catalyst. Most often this catalyst is made from expensive platinum, and as the hydrogen passes through the catalyst, it is stripped of its electrons, which are forced to move along an external circuit and consequently produce an electrical current. This electrical current is then used by electric motor to power the car by creating only byproduct as water. Then how is this different from electric car? Well, there are some similarities, not only difference. Like the similarities, like it's also emission free, it has like no engine sounds like electric cars, but main disadvantages are in electric cars are that electric cars takes like way longer time, like sometimes half an hour to 1 hour at least, and in-house it can take up to 6 hours to a day to charge it. And also there are some problems such as like the electric cars with the battery, they cannot run more than 300 kilometers, but when it comes to hydrogen cars, they can go up to 600 kilometers. And also we cannot make enormous power of electricity within short time, but if we have that facility to make hydrogens from the seawater, as you know, like the earth has like 70% of its water, we can make like infinite numbers of hydrogen energies, which can generate like many other things other than cars in future. Some of the other disadvantages, such as like lower efficiency due to high energy losses, and also like it is highly flammable at times, and the infrastructure in US is not great yet, and the cost for these hydrogens are quite expensive. I will go into that detail of a little while. So what are the cars that are available right now in the market? Like we can see in the market, like it's like available for buying, that is like Hyundai Nexo. Then the next car is from Honda, that is known as Honda Clarity, and the next one that is available from Toyota, that is known as Toyota Mirai. Then the challenges. So in terms of challenge, we can see like there are a few challenges that I would like to highlight here. Not enough hydrogen stations there are. Only 39 publicly available hydrogen stations for fuel cell electrical vehicles in the United States. 35 in California, 2 in South Carolina, and 2 in Northeast, and another 29 public stations in California, and 5 in the Northeast are planned. The costs are quite expensive for this car. Like this car running for like 60K, whereas like the regular electric cars are only for 30K. So in conclusion, I would like to say like reduce the fuel cost per mile. It takes whopping $90 to refuel hydrogen, whereas like regular gas is like $30 and EVs are like $15 or $20. So that's a big no-no for hydrogen cars. Then the next one is like improving the energy security. Then we have to enable the business continuity. Like many people are not eager to spend their money on this business because they are not sure like what is the future, and also provide more stability facing fossil fuel price fluctuations. That was today my topic and presentation. Thank you so much for viewing, and here is my references, and yeah, that should be it. Thank you.